What's good? I'm Dave, and this is your Ottawa real estate market update for September 2021. Last month, we sold a total of 1,572 homes on MLS. That is actually down 22% from August of 2020. Why is that? Well, because 2020 was a weird year with COVID and lockdowns and restrictions. The busy spring-summer market got pushed back, and so we had a lot of activity end of summer last year. But this past August was a little bit more traditional for the seasonal time of the year. Back to normal averages of transactions. If we look at the number of transactions year to date, though, January to end of August, we're just under 15,000 units sold, which is huge. That's up 24% compared to past years. I think that's huge, and I think Ottawa is still positioned. I think we're going to see a lot more growth. I think we're going to see more big numbers. There's a lot of buzz about the LRT. We have a lot of new development going on, and I think we have an interesting value proposition. I think Ottawa is well positioned. We're going to see a lot of growth in the city over the next 5 to 10 years. So I don't think that's going to change. Ottawa is a great city to live in. If we look at prices, the average price of a condo will cost you just over $407,000, and that's up a reasonable 6%. And residential homes will cost you just under $675,000. That's up a more significant 12%. But 6% and 12% appreciation, that's nothing like we saw like 6 months ago. Remember, we heard in the news and on these videos, home prices were like 25% above market from last year. And so why are we 6 and 12? There was a lot of frenzy carrying out of 2020 and into 2021. And in particular, I think January and February, there was a lot of energy and enthusiasm. And I believe it kind of got overshot, that some of that excitement got too carried away. And January, we saw a huge jump in prices, and February. And it was around March, April that we kind of sought to taper out. And actually, prices have gone down a little bit since March, April. Now, I think that's temporary. I think it's just, again, a small correction because things got carried away early in the year. But I do believe that prices, they're not going to continue falling, and I actually think they may turn around and keep going up again. I hope not at 20-something%. I think 6 to 10% is great. I think that's probably reasonable, and we can expect that over the next couple of years. Why do I say that? It's all about inventory. It's all about supply and demand. And the Ottawa Real Estate Board actually reminds us of this in their most recent news update. We are sitting on around 1.5 months of inventory. And a balanced market, we should have somewhere between 4 and 6.5 months of inventory. So we have a long way to go, and I'm going to underscore that. We have a long way to go before we see these kind of numbers of supply and inventory. And so I believe we're going to remain in a seller's market for many months, maybe even over a year and beyond. I believe we're going to be in an inflationary market for some time yet. So there's our numbers. There's my expectation for the next couple of months. I believe we're still in a seller's market. I believe prices will not go down much further, and they may actually start to go back up again. Let's hope for a more reasonable appreciation. I would love to see 5 to 10%. I think that'd be great for our market, and let's not get too carried away this time. Thanks so much for watching. Give the video a thumbs up and share it with a friend perhaps. And until next time, I'm Dave Robertson, your real estate professional for life.